welcome, welcome, welcome. You have made it. Listen, you have made it here to our movie fellowship, our global movie fellowship, and we are excited and elated that you will be here with us for Sabina Tortured for Christ, the Nazi Years. I am so excited that we get an opportunity to partner with God's children, God's most greatest creation, his greatest creation. And so I'm excited that we get to partner with Voice of the Martyrs. I'm so elated that we're able to partner with each of you, that you came because you have a heart for Christ. And so I'm so excited that we're sitting here. Listen, we have brought you the best different materials that we have and the partnership that we have. And yes, we're not asking for anything. That's why everything is free. And it's a free will giving offering. If you want, as he said, number one, prayer, the power of prayer is always needed. And then as you heard, and I'm going to allow you to hear our extended pastors in India, that a lot of the people have physical needs. Although, when you surrender, when you give everything for Christ, when you're sold out for him, you're sold out for him. And so God uses some of us that are not able to go there or be there to be the extended hands and feet of Jesus. And I'm so glad that we're able to partner with, and also every month to be a part of what Voice of the Martyrs are doing for those who can't intercede for themselves. And so we appreciate you for that. So don't go anywhere, Brother Tim. The movie's about to start, but I want us to cut really quick and speak. And I'm so glad. And the time difference is major there in India. And so they're already in midnight. And so we want to invite you all to share. There are a few things. We have Pastor Nayak and Lady Nayak, and they have two beautiful children as well. But the children are sleeping. I told them, I said, don't wake the kids, okay? Pastor Nayak, we want to, let's bless God as he is going to come and share. And I just wanted him to tell the people a little bit about who you are and what you do, and the support as an extended pastor, how it's really helped you and blessed you, and the prayers. And then tell us about how and why you continue to preach Jesus in the midst of persecution there in India. Pastor?
Yes, greetings you all in the name of Jesus Christ. I thank God for this wonderful privilege. I thank God for Hope in Darkness Global Ministry Internationals. It has been very great blessing for us. And especially I thank God for Dr. Stanley, as he has been a great blessing to, especially for our India, especially for the tribal ministry where we are doing ministry. And it has been great blessing to not only me, but it has been great blessing to my believers and the teams, those who are cooperating with us and sharing the gospel to the particular different places like tribal places and tribal communities. And there are many peoples we are going and reaching the gospel. So first of all I would like to share about myself. I'm Pastor Anuk, and she is the first lady Nayak. And yeah, we have been doing ministry since last 2000s, nearly 20 years. We are in ministry, and it has been great blessing that nearly 36 villages I have shared the gospel, and 36 villages God has given the tremendous prayer cell and small churches, and there are 36 pastors. They are leading the folks, and it has been great blessings. And right now also we are doing ministry in the one particular area. There also God has, by the grace of God, I have 7 villages I visited, and I there also we won many more soul. And during all those things, the Lord of persecution is there. Even though the Lord is very faithful, He's giving victory. It's just in our life. It's second in our lives. That's what I thank God for everything, and I thank God for the Hope and Darkness Global International Ministry, and especially for the Dr. Stanley. Every month, regularly from 2020 onward, June onwards, she has been sending every month monthly supper, monthly shoppers, and it has been great blessing that during the pandemic time when we did not have anything on the month of 2020, on the month of April and May. We did not have anything, but miraculously, Dr. Stanley was preaching in the Facebook Live. I was hearing the sermon, and I was sending my comments. And during that time, the Spirit of God touched me to contact with Dr. Stanley, and through that on, but after the May and June and July onward, in 2020, she has been helping us since today. So it is great blessing. And last month, last years, there was a persecution in my ministry. Two persecution took place. So I would like to tell that one of the persecution. Suddenly during the Sunday worship time, it was Lord's Supper day, Holy Communion's day. Suddenly, nearly 500 young men, they came with knives, swords, and bombs. It was just a few months back.
Knives.
So
They came
yeah,
with
so
knives and guns to the church.
yeah.
Oh
They
my
suddenly
God.
entered to my church. Suddenly they entered to my. It was the Lord's Supper. It was a Holy Communion's day. It was a Lord's Supper day. So actually, I means this worship was finished. During the last of 10 to 15 minutes, we thought of taking participating in the Lord's Supper. So while I knelt down and started to break the bread and started to pour the wine in the pot, during that time suddenly nearly 500 the persecutors, they attacked to our church. They entered to the church. When they entered to the church, God did a great miracles. They came to the church, they broke some of our things, some of the sound systems and some of the musical instruments they broke. And they used Lord of Lord. They pushed some of our believers, and they beat some of our believers. Even though we did not open the mouth, we are kept on praying. So suddenly,
Kept
after 30,
praying. You kept
yeah,
praying in the midst
yes,
of
they are
that.
kept
You
on
kept
praying in the
praying.
church. They are shouting one side, and one side they are avenging us. They were using very bad and harsh evil words, even though we are kept on praying there. Though it was not like a Lord's Supper, Holy Communion service, but we are just like Silas and Paul as they prayed in the jail. Same way we are giving thanks in front of the enemies, in front of the persecutors. We are giving thanks and giving joy. So immediately, yeah. So within 10 to 15 minutes, suddenly the police staffs came to the church.
The police
God
came.
sent the police force. When the God sent to the police force, and the police force helped us, and they send the persecutor. They send out the persecutor. And while the persecutors are going by the vehicles, on the way, the vehicles was met with accidents.
Hmm.
When
Pastor, pastor.
the vehicles are met with accident, nearly many people died there. Those who came to attack us, they died there. So it was a very shock news. We did not cause them, we did not pray for them to die. But they attacked the church. While they are going on the way, they met with accident. Many were died.
You
So
continue to show love, if I may. You continue to
yes,
show love in the midst of persecution.
yeah,
And I
we
see
have
you
been
all
fortunate.
in the midst, and I see you over there so touching because women, we have a little different emotion. I didn't mean
Yeah,
to start crying like that, but
yeah.
but it's a heart for God. And I see Lady Nayak over there, and why do you continue to preach it? Because your entire family serves the Lord. Brother Tim, if you haven't heard, he has some children. And those babies, they're young prophets. They're sharing the gospel because of what they're taught from their parents to still stand for Jesus. And the Hindu nation is so large around them. He says it's only just a few. Their church, their house is the only one that's serving Jesus Christ, and so they're preaching to them. So, and we're going. I just want to ask you this particular question, and I would like to direct it towards Lady Nayak as well. Why, in the midst of persecution, why do you still preach Jesus?
Uh, we want to means we know after means we will live on this earth 70 or 80 years according to the Bible. After we know that this life will be suffer and struggle will be there. Though we are staying in rented house, only we have one room and one kitchen. We are staying, and the house also rented, we are conducting house also rent, but monthly giving little suffer financially, we are suffering. But I used to encourage my children. My son also going 12 years. I He used to ask, though we are sharing the gospel, why this much we are financially, and why we are still staying in rented house. My son used to ask. I used to tell him one thing. Though this world will be, we will believe some 70 or 80 years, means after our death we are going to heaven. Means same way, people should not go to hell. That's only. Though myself, my children's, they may suffer up to 80 or 70 up to living on this earth. After we are going to see heaven, means many people we want to see them in heaven. We are dedicate ourselves, and we want to all people, means this area our only one family, we are only Christian, Muslims, full of Hindus, families are there. Then we are sharing whenever we used to get the time. Whenever I'm looking the people, I'm today also, our house owner, she was talking with me. I'm sharing, she's old lady, near about 70 years old. I told, after this, they are Hindu, they don't know about Christ. I share today also around 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. I share gospel. I told, our life, your life is going to end. Repent. Hell is there, heaven is there. Two places there. We have to Jesus only God. You have to receive His name. You have to take baptism, and we have to see you in heaven. That's only our faith. Because of that, we, though we are suffering, but we are feeling that all people, all our India should become to heaven. That's our faith,
Yeah.
our prayer.
Yes, yes, that
So
all
let,
people will
let me
come to
tell
know
let me tell
Jesus.
you let me tell one thing. So as
Amen.
there is no one, I mean, there is no God beside God, besides
That's
Jesus
right.
Christ.
That's right.
That's what only we are declaring. So this in India there are many idol worshippers are there. Many idols, people, every created things people worship here. But we go their house and we tell we are not worship the creator things, but we worship the creator. So,
Ah,
that's what we are going and
that's
witnessing.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
The
That's
point
awesome.
sometimes
Brother Henny, you see
everything.
why I love this couple?
Yes.
They're
Yes.
so awesome. Thank God for you guys. Thank you. And we'll get another chance to talk more, but I know the people are really anxious also to hear more and see more and learn more about you all. And so I just wanted to bring the Nayaks on, that you guys see that this is the real, the real thing, that we're not just playing with it. And Brother Tim, that as he's saying,